12 1 ohm resistances are used as edges to form a cube. The equivalent resistance between two corners of an edge is. In the last lecture, we calculated the equivalent resistance between the two corners of the space diagonal, and now we are required to calculate the equivalent resistance between two corners of an edge. For example, this is one edge and these are the two corners of this edge. So we are required to calculate the equivalent resistance between these corners or vertices. You can take any other edge as well, for example this edge. Then you need to calculate the equivalent resistance between this corner and this corner. Whatever the edge you choose, you are going to get the same answer. So we will take these two corners of this edge and we will first name all the corners. Let's say this corner is corner A, this corner is corner B, this one is C, this one is D, this one here is E, this one is F, here we have G corner, and the last one is H corner, and we are required to calculate the resistance between corner E and corner F. So we want to calculate the equivalent resistance R sub E F. Now to calculate the equivalent resistance, we are required to simplify this skeleton, and we can simplify this skeleton once we have the equipotential points. And in the previous lecture, we understood the process to find out the equipotential points. So now we are going to repeat the same process to find out the equipotential points when we are required to calculate the resistance between two corners of an edge. And here we have taken the two corners as E and F. So here in the first column I will write E, in the second column I will write F, and then we will write down all the remaining corners. After this we will begin with point A, that is our corner A, and then we will try to move to corner E and to corner F, and we will calculate the total resistance which we have encountered. For example, let's move from A to E. Here you can see that in this path we have encountered 1 ohm resistor, and we know all the edges have 1 ohm resistors. Therefore, we will simply count the number of edges. So from A to E we have traveled one edge. So I will write 1 here, and then from A to F we have traveled 2 edges. Therefore, I will write 2 here. Then from B to E 2 edges, and from B to F 1 edge. So 2, 1. From C to E 3 edges, and from C to F 2 edges. So 3, 2. Now when we follow the same steps, we will have 2, 3 for D, 2, 1 for G, and 1, 2 for H. After this, we will compare the values we have obtained. For A and for H, we have 1, 2. Therefore, A and H are symmetrical and are equipotential points. And for B and G, we have 2, 1. Therefore, B and G are symmetrical and are equipotential points. And the remaining 2 points C and D are not equipotential with any other point. Now we have the knowledge of equipotential points, and therefore we will reconstruct our network. Let's say this is point E, this is point F, and let's say this point is point A. We know point A and point H are equipotential points, therefore this point will represent both A and H. let's say this point is point B, and B and G are equipotential points. Therefore, this point will represent B and G. This point is point D, and this point is point C. Now you can see that between E and F we have 1 ohm resistor. So let us connect 1 ohm resistor between E and F. Then between E and A we have 1 ohm resistor. So we will connect 1 ohm resistor between E and A. Then between E and H we have 1 ohm resistor. So between E and H we have 1 ohm resistor. Then between F and B we have 1 ohm resistor. Between F and B we have 1 ohm resistor. And between F and G we have 1 ohm resistor. So between F and G we have 1 ohm resistor. Now between B and C we have 1 ohm resistor. So between B and C we have 1 ohm resistor. Between B and A we have 1 ohm resistor. After this, between D and C we have 1 ohm resistor. Then between A and D we have 1 ohm resistor. Between D and H we have 1 ohm resistor. Then between H and G we have 1 ohm resistor. And between C and G we have 1 ohm resistor. So we are done with all the resistors we are having in the skeleton. And now we have simple series and parallel combinations. You can see that these two resistors are in parallel, these two resistors are in parallel, these two resistors are in parallel, these two are in parallel, and these two are also in parallel. 1 ohm parallel with 1 ohm is equal to 1 by 2. So we have half ohm resistor in place of all the resistors which are in parallel. So in the next step we will have 1 ohm resistor between E and F. Then between A, H and E we will have half ohm resistor. Between AH and BG we will have half ohm resistor. After this, between BG and F we have half ohm resistor. Then between D and AH we have another half ohm resistor. And between C and BG we have another half ohm resistor. And between D and C we have 1 ohm resistor. Now you can see that half ohm, 1 ohm and half ohm are in series. So we have 1 by 2 plus 1 plus 1 by 2, and this is equal to 2. So we can have a single resistor in place of them having the value 2 ohms. So we will make this change, and after making this change we have 2 ohm resistor connected in parallel with 1 by 2 ohm resistor. Therefore the equivalent resistance will be 2 multiplied to 1 by 2 divided by 2 plus 1 by 2. When you solve it, you will get 2 over 5 ohms. So in place of 2 resistors in parallel, we can have a single resistor having the value 2 over 5 ohms. Now you can see that half ohm, 2/5 ohm and half ohm are in series. So 1/2 plus 2/5 plus 1/2. When you solve it, you will get 7/5. So we will have a single resistor having the value 7/5 in place of 3 resistors connected in series. And finally, we have 7/5 in parallel with 1. So 7/5 multiplied to 1 divided by 7/5 plus 1. This is our equivalent resistance. When you solve it, you will get equivalent resistance is equal to 7 divided by 12 ohms. So this is our answer. And now we will move on to the homework problem. And in the homework problem, you are required to calculate the equivalent resistance between the two corners of the face diagonal. One example of face diagonal is EB. This is the diagonal of this face. We have 6 faces in a cube, and we are required to calculate the equivalent resistance between the two corners or two vertices of the face diagonal. So calculate REB. This is homework problem.